Okay, we're in the Booking.com extranet to start off with, and don't pay attention to this stuff right here. This property has been closed for about a year. It's still underneath my extranet login, so that's why I'm using it as an example. But it works the same for every property, whether, if you're open, obviously it's going to work the same. But you want to go in the Booking.com extranet, you want to go to this property tab right here. Click on that. You're going to click on messaging preferences in order to complete these tasks. Messaging preferences. Once you get there, I'm going to visit this area right here, this template scheduler, and show you guys a little bit of how this works before I dive into it. It might help you a little bit better. Might be a better way to learn. So you go into template scheduler, and you can set up 3 different templates in Booking.com. You can set up a template when a guest makes a booking. You can also set up another template before a guest checks in, and then you can also set up a template to go out to the guest after they check out. So you can set up 3 different automated templates in here. And in order for these to go out, these templates scheduled to go out, you have to first of all, you have to set up the template. So let's kind of take a look at the template that I already have set up for this property before it closed. And it's this welcome message right here. That's how I labeled this, as welcome message. And if you click in there, you can pretty much type anything you want in here to the guest. And then what's nice about this is if you have something that the guests keep asking for when they check in, something that's confusing on your website, or something that the guests continually, when they come to your property, they're continually uninformed about, this is a great way to inform them when they check in, so you avoid a lot of confusion. I love using these. I think every hotel, every property is unique in its own way, whether it's a bed and breakfast, Airbnb, any type of short-term rental or hotel, motel. They all have something that they find out after they open up or after they build their website that the guests just don't quite understand. This is a great way to get that resolved before the guest checks into the property. So the way I have this set up for this property, it says, and this is the reason this was set up this way for this property, is because this property was having these issues before I took over. So we kind of got rid of some of these issues by having this email sent out to the guests. And it says hello. Now you can see in parentheses here, it says full name. You can choose from these icons down here to auto-populate that guest's information right into your welcome message. It makes it more personal, and it's just a better way to communicate with your customers. So whatever name the guest used on the reservation is going to auto-populate in there. As you can see, you can either use the first name and last name, just the first name, just the last name. You can also auto-populate their check-in date, check-out date, which we'll get into a little later. The total price of their reservation, the number of nights. I mean, I think the total price would be something good for like a short-term rental. I know there's a lot of confusion where people don't understand when a short-term rental has like extra fees, like a cleaning fee or something like that. This can kind of alleviate some of that, so the guest knows exactly what they're paying when they make their reservation. And there's other icons down here. I'll let you guys experiment around with those. And then, of course, the property name is one of them also. So the way I have this set up, it says hello, full name, and then over here in the message preview, it shows you what it looks like to the guest. So they use John Doe as the name for the example, but obviously, like I said, it's going to auto-populate the guest's reservation name. It says, thank you again for choosing property name. So whatever the name of your property is, it's going to appear right there for the guest. This is a reminder that property name requires a $100 refundable cash deposit at the time of check-in. So this property was having an issue when guests showed up. They didn't understand the deposit policy. So this clears it up for the guests right away. So if there's any type of confusion, hopefully the guests read their emails before they check in. That's the only thing that would cause any issues that, the guests still might encounter when they check in. But you're just hoping on the fact that most of the guests are going to read their emails. And I think, from what I understand from property owners that I deal with, most of the guests do read these emails, because obviously they have a reservation coming up. They want to be well informed. And if they see a reservation come across from the property, they're going to read it. Okay. So this property was having an issue with cash deposits. When the guests were arriving, they weren't aware that they had to pay a deposit, whatever the case may be. This kind of alleviated a lot of that for them. Also, this property is having an issue with pets. And this is a big one. I think probably most of the owners I work with, they're the most confusion is with pets, not whether they accept them or not, but what the fees are. And the OTAs honestly have not done a good job of communicating to the guest what the fees are. And a lot of it is because there's so much information on a website like Expedia and Booking.com for the guests to read through. Most guests don't read through all your amenities and all your policies before they book the hotel. They just look at the pictures a lot of time and book it. If they have a pet, they may dive in a little deeper, but like I said, the OTAs don't do a good job of explaining pet fees on their websites. So this is a great area to do that. And this hotel put in here says pets can stay for free, maximum 2 per room. We do not allow snakes, reptiles, or birds. Okay, so that clears it up right there for anybody that's thinking about bringing anything other than a dog or cat. And also it tells them how many pets they can have in that room, so you can't bring more than 2. This says no exceptions. So also our check-in time is 2 p.m. Early check-in is allowed based on availability and only when the guest is present. Early check-in after 7 a.m. or before 2 p.m. is $20. So they've kind of spelled out for the guest here that the issues that they run into the most are deposits, pets, and then how much they have to pay or what the check-in time is and how much they have to pay to check in early. So they've alleviated any type of issue that are the most commonly encountered issue when a guest checks in. They've alleviated a lot of it by communicating it and spelling out to the guests in an email before the guest arrives. These actually really, really help. Okay, these are great tools to use, and it's something you can set up for free, obviously, in Booking.com. I'm going to show you a little bit of how to do this in Expedia. And right under the Property tab, you go to Messaging Preferences, and you go to Messaging Templates. You got to build your template first. Once you build your template, you go over here to Template Scheduler where we were at the beginning of the video. Click on that, and you can schedule this template to go out whenever you want, okay? Let me cancel the one I have right now. I'm going to show you how this works. So schedule a new template. Okay, I've eliminated that template. So you go to, you're going to be in Template Scheduler right here. You're going to click on Schedule a Template. And you're going to want to, this one, you're going to do it when a guest makes a booking. Because sometimes, a lot of times guests make a booking for the same day, or they might make a booking the day before. So as soon as they make your booking, you're going to want this template to go out. For whatever reason, if you want to set it up for a different time, you can. But I found the best way that this works is to have it sent out immediately after their booking, because a lot of these people obviously are still online and they're checking their emails. So the email is going to come across to them while they have their email open or Booking.com open. So we're going to click this for when a guest makes a booking, and you can schedule it for the template you want to click is whatever you named it. I named this one welcome message. Okay, welcome message. We want it to be set in English. You can set it for whatever language you want, and then you can add it to your schedule. There. Now it's in there. The template scheduler is in there. So anytime a guest makes a booking, they're going to get that email. It's going to be auto-populated with their information. Now, the way you do this in Expedia, this hotel is also no longer it's no longer visible. It's been changed name, so this is an old profile that I'm showing you guys from, so don't pay attention to the stop sold information there. Works the same way. You're going to want to go on the left-hand side here. You're going to go to Messages. Under Guest Relations, under Guest Relations, you're going to want to go to Messages. And under Guest, let me click out of there. You're going to set up, you're going to create a new template under Guest Messages, so create a new template. You go in there, you can name it the same thing as you want. You can name it welcome email. You can type in your message here. So I recommend you copy and paste the message you have from Booking.com. And they auto-populate also too. They auto-populate the guest's name, the hotel name, check-in date, check-out date, all that good stuff. So you're going to want to use their auto-populate. So you're going to erase over the welcome message that you put at Booking.com where the auto-populates are, like guest name, and use their auto-populate there. Type it in, and you can send it on a schedule. I always set these up like I did in Booking.com for 0 days after booking. So as soon as they're going to start, as soon as they make that booking, this email is going to go out to that guest. So if they make it for the same day, it's going to go out immediately after they click, after they go through the payment method and make the reservation. It's going to go out immediately, this email. And you can set this to go out for a specific date range, or you can start doing it immediately. Obviously, you know, you want to start this immediately most of the time, unless it's a specific message for a specific set of dates. And the nice thing about this is, too, you can set it up. If you have a big event going on in town and you're only asking for deposits over that event, you could actually schedule this to go out to only over that event date. Okay, and that's how that works with Booking. I'm sorry, with Expedia. Okay, I want to go back over to booking.com now and show you guys additional templates that you can set up. So you've got your welcome email set up. You're explaining to the guests what your policies are before they check in, when they arrive, so there's less confusion. You can also set a template up to go out before the guests check in and after a day before they check out. Okay. The nice thing about that is if you want to get, let's say you want the guest to give you a review before they check out of the hotel, you can do that. I don't know, you know, your specific property, what you might need, but you can set up additional templates based on the parameters that they outline down here. And the way you do that is you go to messaging templates. You're going to set up your template. One moment. Save that. You're gonna click on create a new template, and you're gonna create a template for each of those, and then you're gonna go back into template scheduler, and you're gonna set those up to go out at specific times that they ask for here, either on the day of arrival, 1 day before arrival, 7 days before arrival, before checkout. You're gonna set it up as you can see. Let me go back there. So if you want it to go up right before they check out, after they've already checked in, before they check out, you can set it up. You can set it up to, you know, a day before they check out. You can make another template to go out, maybe to tell them, like I said, to review your property. And Expedia offers kind of the same thing. They offer a little bit more flexibility here. If you create a template, you can actually have it go out. If you send it on a schedule after a booking, before check-in, after check-in, and you can set up as many as you want in Expedia. You're kind of limited in booking.com with those three, but in Expedia you can set up as many as you want. So kind of a nice little feature there. I don't know why you'd want to send out that many messages to guests. Kind of get a little redundant. I would think that maybe, you know, definitely you want to do a welcome message if you're having, especially if you're having experiencing issues at your property or people are confused when they check in. And also if you want to try to get more reviews, or you want to know how the guest stay was, or any other thing you want to inform the guest. I can see, like, if you have like a short-term rental Airbnb, you definitely want to remind guests of the cleaning fees that are involved if they don't leave the place in the condition that they're supposed to leave it in. So maybe reminding them of the policies. Same thing with a hotel. Maybe a lot of times guests leave valuables behind. You might want to send them a message the morning of or the day before they check out, just reminding them to get their valuables out of the room and make sure they don't leave anything behind. Or to leave you a review, like I said. A lot of different stuff you can do there. So that's all I have for today, guys. If you like this video, please click on the like button and share this with any of your friends, anybody that owns or a short-term rental or a hotel, motel. I think this would be very, very helpful for them. And stay tuned. I do have more videos coming out in the future revolving around how to make the guest experience better and how to make more money for your property.